Welcome here. So, word around town. You're feeling a little overwhelmed. Maybe you're a stay-at-home mom or a working mom, but you just feel like the home is maybe mildly falling apart. We've all been there and we've all felt like that, and I thought it'd be cool for today's video to share with you some practical advice as a mama of 5 of things that I do in my home. This might be daily or weekly, whatever. Things I do to make my home make sense, to make me feel like I'm making sense. If you're a mama and you have any advice, leave it in a comment down below. But join me for my day as I go about my day and share with you what I do and why I do it. I hope you can hear me while my bread machine is on. One of the main things that I tell people, especially mamas, is to reduce the clutter that's just everywhere and very evident in their lives in the home. And the reason for that is because I make my own clutter every single day just by living and making things and doing things as a mom, for myself, for other people. So I stay away from clutter such as heavy amounts of decor, stuff in places that don't need to be there or even exist in my home, because that gives me the ability to actually have proper clutter. Clutter that's going to work for me, such as my stuff for baking bread. And it's also so quick to clean when there's no excess clutter. After sharing some of my projects online, I've had some questions about the beginnings and the startings of my sewing project, and even just some practical ways to grow in the skill. For this, I have to give a huge shout out to Craftsy, who, thank you, is sponsoring today's video. Craftsy is your new favorite online community and resource that specializes in offering over 2,000 classes, which deep dive into a variety of popular categories and subjects. Think sewing, painting, woodworking, knitting, crocheting, cake decorating, photography, and more. I enjoy these classes because not only are they thorough and easy to follow, but they are led by award-winning instructors who share their creative skills and wisdom in an easy step-by-step format. I have been an avid sewer since I was a little girl, and I really wanted to further my sewing techniques by learning some quilting. The class, Traditional Blocks from Pre-Cut Strips, it's by Barb Eichmeyer. She's phenomenal. It's been really fun, engaging, and even inspiring. As a mom, I also find it convenient that I can pause, play, work at my own pace, plus access their on-demand videos at any time. If you're like me and you want to open up your skills and abilities, I have an insane deal for you. For only $1.49, you will get a year of Craftsy for the first 1,000 people that click the link down below. Seriously, $1.49. This is valid for new members only to get access to classes and patterns and help and inspiration like this, which is honestly, this type of creativity is a beautiful thing to pour yourself into. Again, that link is down below, $1.49. Join me and millions of other members in finding inspiration and accessible creativity at Craftsy. Look at it, how good is that? Woo! My cinnamon raisin, I'm using discard. I just have a bunch of discard, not a lot of active. So sourdough discard bagels. It's pretty much my blueberry bagels. I can link that recipe down below, but I used raisin and cinnamon. I know we may not have it every day, But I usually do. If I look for it, if I plan for it, I do find that I do have some empty time. And with empty time, I find it to be a blessing on a kind of a diverse scale, you could say. Sometimes my empty time hugely benefits me when it comes to rest. If you have empty time and you notice it's empty, look at that time and ask yourself, would I benefit more from resting here or being really busy and getting something done? There are times when you're gonna go, I need to rest, I need to put my feet up, and that's good. And I do that throughout my day quite frequently. And then there's other times where maybe you're feeling great, you're at a good place in your cycle, maybe you ate some good food and you just feel energized. And if you're looking towards an empty time window, you can go, I can actually be busy here and I'm gonna check some things off my list. So notice your empty time and decide, do I want to be busy? And does that benefit me more than if I rest? So be gracious with yourself, but I'm gonna let these rise. My bread's gonna come out in like 7 minutes, and darn straight, I'm gonna put my feet up for it a little bit. I think we all have catch-up days. You guys are so far, come on in. I'm not against catch-up days, but I am against catch-up days being normal, because that means the in-between isn't too hot. It's not functioning the way that it's supposed to, and catch-up days can be hugely eliminated if you are productive and proactive in the ways that you can be in the here and now. I've had people tell me these are our catch-up days and what we do. We vacuum, we do the laundry, we clean all this extra stuff. And I just wonder, man, in between the catch-ups, it must be really tricky to navigate. Once in a while I have a catch-up day. Usually catch-up days are because something happened I wasn't expecting. People are in and out of the hospital, sickness, traveling, then you're gonna find me in a catch-up day. And there are certain things we do to eliminate a catch-up day and to keep the house running smoothly every single day and not just reliant on that one day that's gonna happen in the future. I said it before, a load of laundry a day. I never ever feel overwhelmed by laundry. Vacuuming happens every single day, cleaning happens every single day. And then throughout the week we try to, when we can, and to be honest it's usually the kids, detail clean some things. It might be dusting the whole house. It could be taking apart the couch, wiping it down, cleaning it, and putting it all back. I do whatever I can in my day or my week to ensure that I don't have to rely on a catch-up day for things to get done, but I get to constantly rest and sit in the here and now and enjoy that things are getting done, and I can look forward to tomorrow instead of go, tomorrow. If you're ahead of the game, you never feel like you have to catch up. And if you remain consistent in your homemaking every single day, you'll notice that it's easier to do the things that you thought, oh, I can't do because of my home. Your home is no longer an excuse because it's always right where you need it to be. We do a ton of last minute things and we feel like we're able to do that because our home isn't holding us back. We're not having to tackle these to-do lists which are stopping us from doing other things we would like to do. All this to say, there are times when you're gonna have to have a catch-up day, and that's just God's grace in your life. Going for cozy. This is something I grew up with, and I'm so glad I did. It's a to-go bag. We had a to-go bag, a to-go box, but there was always a bag or box that was in the house that you would put stuff that you didn't need or didn't use. This was an awesome habit to get us started on as kids, my parents, and I've kept it, even as a mama and being married and stuff, because it is so helpful. You know, when you go around, you start cleaning up toys, you start organizing your kitchen, you go into your vehicle, whatever, and you go, this again. I've been meaning to get rid of this. Just get a bag, get a box, put that stuff in there. When it's full, donate it. Right now, I have some sports bras that do not fit me. I have a stocking I'm not using. I have some frames. I have a to-go bag. And I was just gonna poke around my house right now and take you guys with me. I think there's a few things that I need to say goodbye to. Actually not, I might just start my closet. I got this and I was really excited about it, and every time I wear it people tell me I look like a sailor. That's not what I was going for, so I am gonna let this go. Actually, I think everything else is pretty good. I keep a small wardrobe, so I do cycle through clothes quite quickly. Just some kid pants that really don't fit my kids that I don't even think I can mend myself. I'm gonna put it in the back of my vehicle. I think it's ready to be donated. Welcome to my stairs. I used to be that person that would overthink how much time it would take for me to do something in my home. To do laundry, to vacuum, to dust, to make a meal. I started timing myself probably a couple years back and stopped overthinking how much time it takes to do something. It takes minutes. It takes me 10 minutes to wash a bathroom, 5 minutes to vacuum these carpet stairs, 30 seconds to take you potty. Some things obviously take longer, but it's all these little things that are always on our to-do list and we think, oh, I just can't get to it right now. I have 5 minutes right now and I'm gonna vacuum stairs. This is a habit I've done for years. Starting something before I actually need it. Starting something so I can eliminate any type of rushing or just feeling overwhelmed. But in the daily life, I do want to eliminate that feeling of stress that comes with, I have to get this done, I'm running late. It's going to either reduce our stress in those areas or completely stop it. I love making meals that I can prepare in advance. I find it extremely easy, especially if I'm making something like a soup, maybe something in my Dutch oven or a crock pot. A soup is nice because it can sit for even days. A crock pot is nice as well for that. But specifically for dinner, start way before. Give yourself margin, lots of time. Right now it's not even 3. We're not gonna eat until about 5, so this soup is gonna take me like 10 minutes to get together, and then it's just gonna sit and simmer, and I can get some other stuff done while it's doing its thing. About 7:30, the kids are in bed. Kieran's hopped in the bath and I'm in the basement. This is where I do most of my work if I'm doing like emails and such. it's here. I'd like to end this video with saying that when it comes to your evenings, and I know for so many people evenings can be really different. For some people evenings is that time to catch up. For some people it's rest, maybe a mix of both. But what I like to do is look at my evenings based on the rest of the day, what's already happened. And when I view my evenings in light of my day, I get either a lot done physically around the home, spiritually in my heart, mentally in my head. If I've had a day where I've just been go, 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 busy, 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 the last thing I want to do in my evening is to continue that. I need a time of rest. If I feel like it's actually been a slow day and pretty good, I like to take advantage of my evenings and maybe do a little bit of something extra while the kids are in bed. I love basing my evenings off of what I've already gone through. It also helps me view my day in a more in-depth and intentional way. It makes me also look towards tomorrow and think, what can I do to set myself up for tomorrow where I didn't do that already today? So even though I've kind of been on my feet and doing a lot of stuff today, I want to take a little bit of rest, and I'm going to do that just by sitting and putting my feet up. But at the same time, I do have things that I need to do, a little bit of work here, so I'm going to tackle that. And when I'm all said and done here, I'm brushing my teeth and I'm in bed. And usually me and Kieran will read until we fall asleep. Thank you for watching today's video. I hope that you liked it. I've been wanting to introduce more kind of helpful tips and practical tips that I do as a mama and as a wife, and I hope that it's helpful for you guys. So thank you for watching and being here. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!